Let me first start this video by saying what I am going to discuss in this video has more to do with the partners of the MGM Springfield Casino more than it has to do with the casino itself. Because with MGM Springfield, I have no direct issue. This happened inside of a restaurant within the casino. That way, all this right here is cleared up. Now let's get into my situation. Let me first start this video by saying I am not upset with MGM Springfield Casino. It is with a partner inside of this casino I have a problem with that I am going to address in this video in hopes other individuals, other families that come into the tap, arcade, and bowling establishment do not run into the same situation that I had today. Now, the MGM Springfield Casino been open for about 2 weeks now. I sat there, I told the wife, hey, listen, we need to go ahead and slide out there, check it out. Because for those of us that live within the tri-state, we already know mostly we go to Mohegan Sun or we go to Foxwoods when it comes to the casino game. MGM Grand, yes, the name itself brings in the masses. That's enough to excite anyone. So when you find out that it's only 38 minutes from your house, you definitely need to be there. So I thought. Today was my first day going. Packed up the family, 38-minute shot, boom, we arrive. Now, the whole entire situation getting off the highway, I'm sure in the future that's going to be corrected. It's a little congested, it's a little difficult. A two-lane street is actually split between through traffic and then traffic going to MGM. And of course, that is at a standstill until you actually get onto one MGM way to head off into the MGM casino. Understandable. It's a Sunday. Let's go. So boom, we get parked. It's a good look. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what the inside of this casino is all about. What does MGM bring to the table now that it's in Springfield, Massachusetts? Now, I'm going to let you guys know, for those of you that have not been to the MGM Grand Casino, this particular casino is not the largest of casinos. It's more like a box. You feel like you're inside of a box. It's an easy walk around. They have, a few different restaurants within the casino. I know there was a steakhouse. It wasn't open at the time. They were probably opening a little bit later on in the afternoon, later on in the evening, like most steakhouses do. So I'm already hungry. As we're walking, I noticed to the right, by the exit doors, as you're walking through the casino, they had, it was like a red pizzeria something. And I'm like, okay, well, let's just go ahead, go outside, slide over there, get our hungry on, hit the arcade because the arcade is right next to it, and then come back to the casino. That was the plan. The mother-in-law, she stayed inside the casino. The wife, and of course, the little one, K Drops, we decided to go over to the pizzeria, grab ourselves lunch. It was amazing. Oh my goodness, the food. We're not here to talk about the food, but the food, I'm definitely going to go back over there and do a review of that food because you guys need to see what they're whipping up. They've been established since 1963. It's epic. That pizzeria is epic. We leave the pizzeria and we start heading over to the exterior of the building. The awning actually said arcade. You cannot enter through that part of the building. So I was like, well, let's go back inside the casino because maybe we have to actually go through the restaurant that's connected to the arcade in order to get to the arcade. This restaurant happened to be called Tap Arcade and Bowling. All right. So there was a long line for Tap. I'm thinking to myself once again, oh, food must be banging in there, but we already ate. We're already good. Let's just go up in here and see what this arcade is all about. So we actually go on the left side, which is the exit line, I guess, for everybody that's actually leaving Tap. And we just go straight through. We're not there for the food. We walk straight through the back. And once you get to the back, that's the first thing you see. You see lanes for bowling and everything is fresh. I say fresh, I mean crispy. This casino was just erected, so you already know you're getting the best of everything. It is not even used the right way yet. It hasn't even been broken in the right way yet. You look around, there's a few basketball little shootouts, and I believe there was like a little skee ball that they had going on. I mean, it wasn't much of an arcade. It was just a few little machines here and there, a few little regular arcade machines, but mostly it's bowling inside the location. I had to use the bathroom. The wife and the little one, they get their shoes. They get me my shoes. And this is how new the Tap Arcade and Bowling establishment is. I wear a size 16. That particular shoe still had the shoe tissue on the inside. That's how new it was. Has not even been broken in. I get my shoes on. My baby girl is already up there. She's trying to bowl. And you know what? It's hard for the kids, the youth, trying to bowl without the bumpers on the side, especially if they're not like, you know, miniature pro bowlers. They kind of need the bumpers and at least know they're going to knock some pins down when it's not about the small duck pin bowling, but still a regular size ball, extra small. So she's bowling between her legs, trying to make it happen. Gutter ball, gutter ball. So we're about two sets in. And they just bowled my set for me while I was in the bathroom. So I go to the young lady behind the counter and ask about the bumpers on the side. I'm like, hey, listen, for my daughter, would you mind if the bumpers, can we set it up so the bumpers come up? Because she's having a difficult time bowling. This young lady, she was amazing. She said she went into the system. I watched her go into the system. She said it. She was like, it's Kay, your daughter. Kay's my daughter. All right, we're going to set it up for her so the bumpers should go up when it's her turn again. Thank you. I go back over to the lane. We were in bowling lane number 5. And I go back over to the lane. There was a family on the right-hand side of it. It was a father with a few of his sons. They were bowling away. Everybody's having a good time. I'm up. Bam. I get out there. I do my thing, right? It's my daughter's turn again. And unfortunately, the bumpers did not come up. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, maybe I gotta wait a little bit, whatever the case may be. So, you know, waited like 2 minutes, whatever have you, and the bumpers still didn't come up. At the time, the wife went back over to the young lady just to let her know the bumpers did not come up for our youngest. So what can we do at this point so we could accommodate her bowling here? And I figured it was like one of those situations where if it doesn't come up through the machine, you can kind of come out and do it manually, because it looked like they had something where you could like drive something within a hook to like pull it up. But she said that she has to wait for her manager to see what he could do about it. No problem. So I'm still waiting, you know, and he said the manager would be over with us shortly. My daughter goes down. She bowls her first one without the bumpers. And unfortunately, the fellas that were to the right-hand side, the family to the right-hand side, you could see their ball trying to come up, but it's not coming up at all. So that means my daughter's ball won't be coming back at all. And we all kind of wait. Now 2 families are waiting for the ball to come back up. We're not waiting no more than about 3-4 minutes. And I actually walk over to the young lady again, just to let her know about the new situation we're having. So while we're still waiting for the manager to come over to get the bumpers up, now we have stuck bowling balls. Okay, what do we do about this situation? Because now neither family is able to bowl. And I know what they were doing. They, you know, still wanted to bowl a few more. So they were actually going over to the next lane, grabbing bowling balls, thinking that would actually push the balls up. All it's going to do is just get more balls stuck. So it was just a stuck ball situation. They were pretty much towards the end of their game. You know what I'm saying? We were in the very beginning of our game, because I'm right at this point of being in my 3rd set, right? So she didn't know how to get the balls to actually come back out. And she said, let me go and try my manager again. No problem. By the time the manager actually gets there, the wife was already like, I'm tired of waiting. It took a while for him to get out. It wasn't like he came out right away. It took a while for him to come out there. The wife got tired of waiting. She was like, hey, you know what? Forget it. There was enough issues with this whole entire situation. Just ask for a refund and we'll just get up out of here. Go do something else with the little one. Okay. Go over, talking to the young lady. And this time I see another gentleman standing there. Boom, that's the manager right there. And the whole entire situation really went left at that point. Because the manager comes over to me, he's like, sir, what is the problem? Well, I'm like, as she had explained to you, we're having an issue not only with the bumper, but now both sets of balls are actually stuck within the ball return. We can't get our bowling ball, and the family next to us, they can't get their balls either. So I don't know what it's going to take to make that happen, but the wife is tired of waiting for maintenance, whatever the case may be. We'll just take our refund and go. And he was like, I can't do nothing for you. We don't do refunds here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your main man, Daym Drops, here at the new MGM in Springfield. Bam! MGM Springfield. So today's issue, you know what I'm saying? Apparently, we have a ball machine that is not returning our balls. We all just started bowling. My man over here came through with his family.
You know, we all came out for a good time, right, my man? And unfortunately, neither one of us can play because our balls are stuck. They can't finish their game. We can't finish our game when we got started. Oh, and here's the best part about it, bro. I went to ask about our refunds. They said they don't do refunds.
Oh, that's cool.
So apparently, when they mess up here at MGM in Springfield, they do not do refunds, even though you cannot play. You may have bowled 1, 2, 3 sets, it's over, it's a wrap. So unfortunately, for my little ones up over here, okay, we're gonna have to slide up out of here without you bowling. Though you wanted to come out and enjoy yourself, that's not gonna happen. Thank you, MGM in Springfield that just opened, no problem. MGM, let me help you with something. That's terrible, terrible customer service. And it's unfortunate that I gotta make this video because you guys just opened and under what, a week and a half? A week and a half ago. And families cannot bowl here at your bowling lane and you don't do refunds when your machines mess up. You might wanna work on that for customer service. It's your main man, Daym Drops. Highly disappointed at the MGM in Springfield.
Tap Arcade and bowling. Let me try this one again. Not so much MGM Springfield, because I'm sure MGM is all about taking care of the customer. But for Tap Arcade and bowling, let me help you out. Let's see if I can interject on this one. Before becoming a YouTuber, before becoming any type of entertainer, or even talking to people as I travel abroad, I spent 17 years in retail management. The very first thing that you learn is you always take care of the customer. When something goes wrong, you do whatever it is in your power to make it right. There is no, you don't get your refund off money that you spent for a product or a service. And we failed you on the product and or the service. We failed as a company, you, the consumer, you, the customer, on the product and or service. So all of a sudden, we're not going to give you your money back because it's our fault. But we're not going to give you money back because we want you to feel as if it is your fault that our product is faulty, that our service has failed you. It is supposedly your fault. See, that's how Tap Arcade and Bowling inside of MGM Springfield Casino made me feel. As if that ball return not working was my fault. As if the bumpers not coming up for my daughter is my fault. These are new lanes. My shoes were new. The whole entire facility brand spanking new. I can see if you've been aged. I can see if you've been there for years and maintenance is going in and out of your facility trying to get things right for the customer. But I've been at many locations before where customers are easily taken care of. So I want to understand why at Tap Arcade and Bowling, you refuse to take care of the customer. You refuse to give a refund when your services have failed your customers. It is now the customer's fault. This is my little one right here. Do you remember we went bowling earlier today and you couldn't finish bowling because it wasn't working, right?
Yeah.
But you wanted to bowl?
Yeah.
You wanted to have a good time because that was the point of us going in?
Yeah.
But apparently, unfortunately, Tap Arcade and Bowling, they don't believe in taking care of the customer. They don't mind sending folks home upset. And that's unfortunate because that's going to be the first and last time. And it sucks that my first experience with myself and my family at MGM Springfield Casino is a failed one. It sucks that now I'm thinking I just need to continue going to Mohegan Sun or Foxwoods for my level of entertainment. Even though MGM Springfield Casino is closer, I need to go elsewhere for my level of entertainment because at least I know with Mohegan Sun, they take care of the customer. At least I know with Foxwood, they take care of the customer. And it's unfortunate that a new casino has to come in and not take care of the customer. So the only reason I'm putting this video out there is because I want to make sure families going forward, patrons going forward, customers going forward are well taken care of at the brand new casino in Springfield. Yes, baby.
That's something, honey.
What?
That's why I'm playing Roblox.
Okay. You having fun with Roblox?
Yes.
Alright, love you. All I'm saying is this video right here is to make sure that customers forget me. I don't matter. Because again, I'm going to go to Mohegan Sun. I'm going to go to Foxwood. I'm going to go to casinos that believe in taking care of the people out here in Connecticut. I don't know what MGM Springfield and Massachusetts does. I don't know what their policies are. But I do know your partner, Tap Arcade and Bowling inside your restaurant inside of your casino, they don't seem to care about the customers and making sure the customers are taken care of. That is all I got from today's experience. Thank you for watching this video. I greatly appreciate every last one of y'all. Next week, I'm getting back to the food reviews, but I definitely wanted to make sure that when poor customer service happens, and if it's against me or me visually seeing it, I'm gonna speak out and make sure that the little man is respected at the end of the day from these bigger establishments. It's your main man, Daym Drops. I'll see y'all during the week.